Today, I will talk about one of the worst nuclear disasters in human history, the Chernobyl disaster. The disaster happened on April 25th and 26th, 1986 in northern Ukraine, which was still part of the Soviet Union at the time. During a safety test at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, workers made several mistakes that caused a dangerous power surge inside reactor 4.
Nuclear meltdown imminent.
The reactor exploded and released a large amount of radioactive material into the atmosphere. Firefighters quickly arrived and tried to stop the fires while helicopters dropped sand and other materials onto the reactor to reduce contamination. However, nearby residents were not evacuated immediately. The nearby city of Pripyat remained occupied for about 36 hours after the explosion. At first, Soviet officials attempted to hide the disaster because they feared political consequences. However, radiation spread across Europe and reached Sweden, forcing the Soviet Union to admit that the accident had happened. The disaster caused severe damage to both people and the environment. Thousands of people were exposed to radiation, and many later developed serious illnesses such as thyroid cancer. Scientists continue to study the long-term effects of radiation exposure today. The area around the reactor became known as the exclusion zone. Even now, the city of Pripyat remains abandoned. Nature has slowly returned to the area, and animals such as wolves and elk now live there in large numbers. The Chernobyl disaster also caused major economic and political problems for the Soviet Union. Many historians believe the accident helped weaken the Soviet government and increased anti-nuclear movements around the world. Today, Chernobyl attracts tourists interested in its history and dangers. Even decades later, the disaster remains a powerful reminder of the risks of nuclear accidents. Thank you for listening.